What y'all just be banging on something? Who liked it? Oh, y'all like what they were doing? I know it could have been everybody. It could have been everybody like that. Everybody can't be saved. So now they can't be saved, you ain't like it. You trying to look heat in hand. It's a little chilly. Y'all chilling? Yeah, I put a little, put on a little something. You feel all right good? That's because you probably want him to win tonight. Oh, I didn't mean to throw like that. Yeah, it'd be cold. You was him Wednesday night. I mess with him. What was it? But out there. Everybody all right? All right. Ian at home. We miss you, Ian, hanging now. Better say he was real upset he couldn't make it tonight. So he was a little upset. Told him we still a harbin. Good to be our new mothers, my new babies. Appreciate them too. Some of them fanning. You hot? Chris, what you saying? That's a little. Are y'all chilling? Yeah, got a little bit. Y'all, yeah, they're chilling. I don't want the babies. We got them babies. I don't want them babies to get cold and get sick. Isn't that right? Appreciate it. I gotta do it. Man, what? Now, what you be saying when you be out there? I know all these folks. I know it ain't just me. What do you be saying?
I said piece by piece.
Peace by speak my peace.
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece.
Part by part.
Part by part.
Assembly of this Amunah.
Assembly of this Amunah.
Can't afford a fee.
Can't afford a fee.
Lob overcharge.
Lob overcharge.
Different price every day.
Different price every day.
A la carte.
A la carte.
I can't allow myself to stray.
I can't allow myself to stray.
Lob on guard.
Lob on guard.
All while I got the two.
All the while I got the two.
Two voluntary scars.
Two voluntary scars.
No, two.
TU. Two voluntary scars.
Focus on the present union.
Focus on the present union.
This day enough.
This day enough.
Got a lot to prove.
Got a lot to prove.
Making moves.
Making moves.
Satan rebuffed.
Satan rebuffed.
Oh, Satan rebuffed.
I do hear. One day at a time. That's all we be waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on anyway. Cause you just said, I said that didn't help me none. I'm just waiting here one day at a time. I'll be right out there with you. You know what he was saying? How many of y'all didn't know what he was saying either? I know. I said, ain't no way all these niggas know what he's saying to him. Someone to come in the house. One day at a time. All I get one day at a time, I know I'm gonna beat. That's goodness. That's a lot though. You said a lot though. Isn't that all a cart? Isn't that right? Can't afford a lob overcharge. That's all right. Ain't that right? You can't afford it? Can't afford it. None of us can. Ain't that right? A heart attack. And that lob overcharge, that's a heart attack. Y'all know that's the book though, where it says it's that your lob don't be overcharged. What you think happens when you put too much on your lob, on your heart? It'll kill you. What you said to do? Heart attack. It'll kill you. Isn't that right? That's why it said men law were gonna fail for what was it again? They're right. Seeing the thing that come on your rise. Y'all know, can you imagine that much stress when you look at it? Do y'all understand just what kind of dire stress the world in right now today? Now y'all got Australia, what's burning up over there? Now it's flooding on the other side. And they saying the flood won't help the fires. How many of y'all didn't know it flooding over there? Now they fighting floods on the other side. Can you imagine the people in the water side trying to get away and the people on the fire side trying to get away? Can you imagine all these folks crisscrossing each other? And they got the other dumb bastards worried about playing tennis. Yep. White woman on her knee choking, can't breathe. They're like, so you gonna play tomorrow? Mm-hmm. I said, listen, the woman on her knee, she can't even breathe. They had to cancel her match. She's still over there trying to see if she can play. You know what I'm saying? You need to just go and fall out and die. You that stupid. I'm on the first plane. Listen, literally, I'm on the first thing smoking. Out of the right. I mean, why am I landing somewhere burning up so I can play a match? Listen, it's bad out here. They got other places, floods. I mean, it's bad. I think China getting ready to get hit with, you got places getting hit with all kind of stuff, parts of Africa. It's really bad out here right now. Of course, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to show you the trade agreement Trump signing, tell you how much better stuff going to be. It's all illusion. All they finna get ready to do is print more money. All this stuff was a cycle bill to set you up to make you think things finna get better from a $200 billion trade deal with China. China ain't gotta respect that stuff. And you know, President Trump was there, the president of China wasn't him. That man don't respect that. Why when you be here, the president of the United States, y'all finna sign the biggest trade deal ever here, and the United States be your biggest trading partner, and you ain't even come. Cause you already know, they already said that China ain't earning that jump, man. The farmers are hurting. They lost tremendously. They needed that overseas trade. China already got other countries, Brazil, other countries stepped in already to surplus what we wouldn't do. When he gonna hurt China, you can't hurt China. Who ain't gonna feed the more people in the world? I mean, your money gonna come back. Listen, it's overpopulated with these people. You gotta feed them. China, listen, y'all see what's gonna happen. They gonna keep lying to you. Then they sign that North America trade, the USMC deal. Gonna shoot your jaws out the door again to Canada, Mexico. Most of your cars gonna be made in Canada, Mexico again. You do not want no Mexico car. How many Mexicans you seen drive a Mexican? That's all you do. Go see how many. Have you ever drove a Mexican car before? Guess what? Mexicans ain't either. They don't even make them. They don't even make sense. If you can't make a car for yourself, why won't you make one for me? You're a Mexican. It don't even make sense. Where your Mexican car at? Why you don't have at least, we had a Pinto. Why you don't have a Pico de Gallo or something? You know, they have a hot tamale. You gotta have some kind of vegetable car or something. I don't know. I don't know. Poor people, they just can't think for themselves. All that stuff, another way to shoot your jaws out the door. Let me tell you what happened. The working people will be slaves. You'll be dying slaves. That's the only way you're going to survive. You're going to be free labor. These people ain't going to pick your jobs going. So once the consumers can't get subsidy cash to buy product, what you think going to happen? Where y'all think this stuff going? It's going to be right back like there are two classes. It's going to be the rich and the slaves. That's all you're going to have, the rich and the slaves. These billionaires are going to wipe out these millionaires too. They're on extinction too. They don't wipe all these people out. I've been trying to tell y'all to get together. We need to build. We need to build. We need to get our own. Really? I'm just being with y'all. I don't know. They're going to invade whatever you get. It's got to be a way. You really can't set up nothing here. You can only, the best you can do here is set up something to, until you get out of him. That's all you can do, set up to sustain as long as you can till you can get out of him. And you got to try to work when you can get some residual, well, you can get yourself set where you can keep reproducing till you can get out of him. We got to get down to us farming, feeding, cultivating, sowing, healing. The hospital going to be another trap. At a while, you're going to be like going to be in Nigeria and other places. You have a baby, they keep the baby there until you pay your money. Oh, they'll keep the baby and the woman. Yeah, you don't leave with no baby. Bill got to be paid. I'm not let you make no payment. You paid in. Listen, go to Nigeria. All these niggas trying to listen, what Nigeria do to you, have an accident, you get hurt. They roll you against the wall till you die. If you ain't got no money to pay, you listen. They roll you in the hallway, push you up against the wall, that's where you stay till you die. These people don't do no health care. These people don't do it. Listen, self-sufficient is what we have to become. You people have become you become dependent, self-dependent. Not on yourself, you depend on the system. System ain't designed to work for us. Retirement, 401k. Now they just sent out, now they got a new scam now with y'all 401k. They got people designed to come and get your stuff and mess up your 401k. Clark Howard tell them about it. That's another lie. How's somebody gonna tap in your 401k through the mail and get your stuff? That's another way these crowd. All right, look it up and see. Y'all look yourself online. Don't even make sense. Somebody go get your 401k. You can't get your 401k. All right, I'm telling you. Listen, they only put it out here to cover themselves. When your money get effed up, they're gonna tell you. Then Clark Howard will tell you about it. It don't even make sense. Listen, they're saying now, this is the newest scam that these people now can get your 401ks and deplete your funds. I'm so surprised. I told y'all people, man, I know it's scary to get your own money and get out here and make something happen with it. I'd rather F it up before they send me a letter telling me somebody went, oh, Miss Mill, you came and got your money, F'd it up. We tried to talk you out of it, but you wouldn't stop. You were persistent to get that money. And bolder, you said, I'm finna F it up. And we gave it to you. Don't you what y'all think these people, How can somebody get your 401k when you can't get it? Man, you gotta have all kind of letter. If somebody kidnap you, they gotta sign off, and your employer. If you got kidnapped, somebody says, I'm gonna blow your brains, you say, I gotta get it out of my 401k. Do you know your employer, all kind of people gotta sign off on this stuff to get it? So how somebody gonna flush you to go get your 401k? Another scam. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all have learned that a while. I told y'all about it. We have to create a system that's gonna benefit us. I said it, how many times I say this? We have to get something to sustain ourselves. We don't have to get away from just depending on these people. Listen, when white people start opting out the system, that's a pretty good sign something going on. White people not opting out of a giveaway system. When white people start opting out, start looking at, they not listen. They ran out to all these little herbal stores, and now white people don't start looking at them where? Well, farming again. These people growing their own stuff. These people eating natural. You got white people setting up, trying to set up their own energy because they know these people will cut you off. You got white people doing a whole lot of stuff. And these folks starting to break away. The homeschool stuff, they've been on this system. Why? Greatest education system in the world. Why white people break away? Why did they break away from their great education system? They saw their homosexual agenda coming. They saw their whole predatory system, and they got out. We're the only people still trapped. And when you get out, just like what we've done and what you got done, you got to create your own program. You can't use their program. You might as well stay in the school. Their school, they're sitting what dumbed our kids down. How many people done graduated? Got them in here done graduated, can't fill out a job application. Why these people can't fill out no real application? Tell people, explain to me why you should get this job. Cause I need one. Good reason not to hide. See, white people gonna shoot you. All they tell you, all they do is put down and tell you, explain. Just like they do with these tests now. Can't do that. Explain your answer. That'll kill you. How many? The average black kid, you're done. All you gotta tell you to do, explain your answer. It's one thing, I know it, but I can't verbally tell you what it is. Explain your answer. Now you got half of the point because you had the right answer, or your answer ain't even right because you can't even explain how you got it. That tight. That tight. Like your religion. You can't explain how you got it, huh? That's how you know you're wrong. A lot of stuff you got you can't explain. All these folks talking about, what is a UFO? Explain. Right? I can't identify how I'm explaining it. Don't make sense. These people trapped in this. This all a game set to dumb you down, to make you quit and to see yourself as a failure. The only reason we made these so-called bad decisions, they set the decisions up for you to make them. All I have to do is not really inform you, not really educate you, not to a degree where you understand the system. What people don't understand, they tell you it's a school system. What's a system? We used to do basketball, football. Did y'all have a system? Everything got a system to it. You know what you go to school for? Why do you go to school? To learn. Exactly. It's a system. They got people teach you test-taking skills. Why? It's a system. Listen, these people design tests to a system. It ain't always what you know. They design to a system. They just say, listen, when you start running out of time, they said pick an alphabet and just go down the line and just use it. Listen, all right, they tell us that. It's amazing. Why? I say that don't make sense. They're going to think I'm stupid. They said, listen, start running tests. They even look at whether, do you even answer enough questions in the time? You start thinking, why would I just start marking a letter and run out? They want to see if you can get it completed. They'll set up, and some questions will stick you. You daydream, throw you off, run out of time. Put your pencil down. They look, they say, yeah, got it. Gave one of them things where that thing riddled that nigga. Nigga got rolled up so bad that thing done spent about 15 minutes at one question. I got to go. When you wait at it, I got to hurry up. I know you finna F up now. And how many times you done ran that stuff? Something real jump before you know you be thinking and thinking. They said, listen, move on. Come back to it. They used to say, listen, you'll get some to you. They said, listen, when you get, they say, move on. Just move on. Keep answering and come back to it. They said, don't waste time. Keep moving. It's a system. Nigga get caught, get stuck up, and you know what they do? It usually just make out of wire, you just quit. Go ahead and out there and quit school. You know, just too much hustle and bustle, too much. Before you know it, you just quit. You just walk out. So it's designed for you to fall out. Listen, anything they give you and they get you, they'll give you more filler than you'll really have of stuff, more than the stuff that you'll really need to know. Because these people in these fields they taking, they wasted more time in class that had nothing to do with their field. That was designed to discourage you. They want to say you're an easily discouraged person. Now, that's how many people say, man, I was going to school for that. Man, I had dropped out. It's because of the fillers. They give you other stuff that get you off, and people say, man, that's stupid. Man, I ain't got time. That's why I put it down. I'm counting on people like you to feel like it's stupid so you'll fall out and get out the way. I'm counting on people you to get locked up, get dizzy, get mesmerized when you're doing something, and you'll just fade off. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. We got to design a system to keep people straight on the path. Not being honest, I'm telling you, a lot of our people have given up and gone to the prison system, have gone on the street, become homeless, because they can't figure out the system. Yeah, man, Chris talking about, I'm telling you something, man. I'll tell y'all something. You have to form an allegiance. These people make people get up every day and recite a pledge. Do y'all still do the pledge of allegiance every day in school? Do they still do it? All these years, they still doing it. It's a system. You got to get people to form an allegiance. You start teaching, listen, you start putting them in classes, you'll break them up into teams. You'll start doing competitions. You'll start them enjoying athletics. And you'll start them with patriotism for their team. You'll make them get shirts. Isn't that right? You'll start getting cheers. You'll start getting songs that your school are doing, your school to recite. And when you come against other schools, I'm telling you, it's a system. So they program you always to keep working to get in a system. Individuality is over with. And you go to jobs and they make you pull, they make you work in teams. Oh, you don't learn that. Guess what? They're going to phase you out. They're trying to phase out the individual thinker, put you on a team, make you think and work cohesively. Can't break off and do your own thing. Everybody got a part. If I don't do mine, if y'all don't want to fail, then you got to help me too. You can't go and say, well, such not doing their part. Y'all a team. All of y'all fail. Isn't that right? The other person ain't doing that, everybody else carry the load for them. It's called America. That's how America got here, because black people had to keep going. They made it predicated on if they fail, we fail. That's how they got us to fight for them. White people convinced us if they lost these wars and they were defeated, that the people they were fighting were worse than them. Tell me what you'll do if you seen one of them. White man said, listen, the people I'm fighting worse than me. If they win, you don't want to know what they're going to do to you. Give my gun. That's how we start. Never been a plane before. We learn how to fly immediately. It's a psychosis. What you think made a nigga go fight for him? Because they convinced us that it would be worse for us with them if we didn't defeat them. So you fought to save your slave master. Hello? So we got a lot of problems. Y'all don't want to face it. I'm as tired as y'all are about talking about it. I was tired, boss, too. Y'all ain't the only one. I say the same thing. I don't know why. Because I'm hoping eventually it'll spark you guys, get you to a point of realize working together, building together. You've done it before for these people. They don't even care nothing about you. Y'all know what? These people get subsidies. These people get surplus. These people get fundings. These people get welfare. I'm talking about companies. There's not a company that don't go through a hard time. That's not. If you start watching numbers and watching projections of what these people get, how they don't meet them, these people forge numbers. That's how they get loans. Stuff that you only know about, these people don't get loans because there's no way in the world these people functioning, making and doing what they're doing. These people are liars. They forge and make numbers. They got people come and bail them out. Listen, it ain't hard. All we have to do is create a company that'll employ about 35,000, 40,000 people and let them do nothing. And we'll go and we'll tell the government that we're going to shut it down. They'll come in and they'll fund that business to keep that business up with a low interest loan, and we'll F that money up, and then we'll let them fly us and settle down the countries and we'll ask for more. Mr. Smith, you think we're stupid or something? They say they falling for it. No. What are you doing? These are taxpayers' money that you're messing up. We got people sitting here, hard-working people, and you're sitting here, you're messing this money. You're the blame for this. They still going for it. Can you repeat the question? They'll sit back in that chair, they'll get their pen, they'll beat the table. I'm going to yield my time back over. They'll yield their time back over. By the time they get through, and you know they're going to do it, they'll cut me a check. We'll walk out at the end of the day. It'll be an all-dog and pony show. I'll kick those people, the same people that cut that check, I'll kick them their money. We'll meet later. Kick your part and I get mine too. That's a success story. If Delta went right now and told them they were finna get ready to lay off over half their employees, you know what the state of Georgia gonna do? That's the largest employer in the state of Georgia. Delta can't afford to go tell them that we finna lay everybody off. And we're gonna have to wind up shutting down. And you know what they got to look at? That's gonna be a big open hole at the airport that you ain't got no. They're gonna say, well, some of their passengers can move. Listen, that's gonna put a strain on the other airline to try to meet to get those people who money I done already took. They paid for tickets in advance. That ain't gonna get it because I'm filing 13 and walking out of here. And that's gonna put a lot of pressure on people to get these planes and walk in, to get loans and get. By the time these people get up and running to do this. So you know what? It's cheaper to really bail me out. It's cheaper to bail Delta. How a capitalistic society works, Delta fail, Delta close. That's how I'm gonna do. Somebody will take the space. That's how Kmart failed before. Zales failed. All these people done failed before. And somebody came and bought them. None of these people ain't new out here. They just somebody comes and buy it. Toys R Us failed. Another billionaire guy came and bought it. Somebody gonna buy it, it'll come in. That's how the market is designed to work. If you can't make it, somebody come in and take it. But they got you convinced that they gotta come and they gotta keep these people going. It's helping you, it's helping them. Got it? Because these are people that's oppressing people and taking from you. They help and give them an excuse to take your money. It's not us, it's you. Trying to take care of the people. That's why all this taxpayer money going, putting it back into the people. We take the people money and we fund these business and we funnel this money to ourselves through these businesses. What they call money laundering. You got to have other constituents. You got to have people that sit on these places that you helped to elect. That these people are sit here and they'll convince these other people that, hey, we got to bail them out. It's the right thing to do to save Georgians jobs. And the whole time, I'm going to get paid from this. They're going to leave the money right back around again, and we'll be right back to the same place again. See, I try to teach y'all how to work together, put your money together, build something together. What y'all don't do is what these people do. Learn from them. Don't y'all know these people have access to money that they get from? All these businesses would have been closed down. It ain't just your money. They got banks that come and fund them too. Let me tell you something what happened. It's a white guy right here in Conyers. He probably got about, probably about 100 something. He probably got about 100 some properties spread around, minimum 70. And I was in the bank and she told me about him, which I already knew him. He spoke, walked right in the office, spoke. I was like, oh yeah, I know him. Walked, talked to him, she said, he owes us so much money. She said, we got to keep giving him money just so we can get our money. Oh, yeah. Listen, he popped straight. Listen, he walked out, spoke. He stuck here right in that door, came in and spoke to her. I already knew he was spoke. I wouldn't call his name to anybody, but some of them know who he is. You know who he is, Jones? What I think about? Oh, yeah, they know him. Told me flat. She said, you know what, Pastor Smith? She said, he owes us so much money. So we ain't got no choice but to fund him. When he come to them and tell them he need money, listen. When they look in their books and do their portfolio, how much property they finna get back, listen, they just give that cracker more money. He right here in Conyers. Listen, told me flat, we gotta fund him. See, you don't know how to do business. The reason why they don't fund you, you ain't got enough stuff going. I try to teach, they ain't just in here, these people, I've been trying to tell you how to do business. We could have been set ourselves up where these folks will come here, they have to do what we need them to do. I try to get y'all to bank together. I try to get y'all to do a lot of stuff together. See, you got more force and power versus how y'all do stuff with your little individual way, and then you want to go rally people up when you get screwed. We got to already be together. When we walk, then you hurt them. Put people's jobs on the line. Yep. I'm telling you, you got to put people's jobs on the line. Yours on the line. Yep. I'm telling you, you got to start working. If y'all don't start working more cohesively, that's how they get you. You got numbers, but y'all too individualized. You got to be collective if you're going to show these people how to work. Hello? Yashara had to do things collect. He never had them just be one man. As one man and them all being cohesively together, but he knew it took numbers. It took numbers. Yashara went in there 70 people. 71 walking out. You need a multitude to come out of there. Collectively. With the same mind. Problem I got with y'all too individualized. They know it's selfish, lazy men. I ain't never seen so many lazy men in my life. I tell you, you can post do it. I ain't never seen so many. It ain't all lazy now. It's just some stuff I see out there. Boy, I tell you the truth. If I was a single man, I'd be breaking in prison. Just to get out other good niggas. I ain't got nothing to lose. Hear the truth. A lot of stuff y'all see. Man, when y'all get the way y'all get real responsibility and real stuff, you got wife and kids and bills and house notes and other stuff. Y'all just realize, boy, y'all got it made. Y'all got it made. Everything. Peter always saying that. Shoot. Man, I don't need but one pair of drawers and a white beater. I ain't fornicate. What? Y'all gonna stop being my friend? What? You act like you don't know me? You don't be ashamed of me? You can be so productive. One pair of drawers, what I'm doing? Accidentally fornicate, oh, my, you gonna smell me? Stay buttoned up and working. Stack probably gonna be fat. Had a guy years ago, he'd be stank. You know what he said? He said, I ain't worried about that hoe, at least I'm bank. Oh, y'all talking about how he stank. Oh, he be stinking. He ain't worried about that hoe, I'm bank. Look at my pockets. Now you didn't tell her he was banked up though. Oh, he stank. But he was banked though. He let him know that though. He's a whole on bank. Man, that single man was stacking his money. God, he didn't get one bill. That whole bill will drag out 5 paychecks. But I'm telling you, listen. If we were to work together cohesively like we need to, this is for our race, for the survival of our race. There are other people that are doing things, just like China. China doing things that benefit their nations. We are a nation, and we have to start operating like a nation. A nation needs a constitution. A nation needs a government. A nation needs a military. A nation needs a police. A nation needs property. A nation needs, we need ships. We need trade. We need banks. We need hospitals. We need a whole lot of stuff. We're a nation. The problem we got with our people is the mindset of you keep going to another nation saying, let me have your stuff. Make me do me right in your stuff. I don't think it's fair. I'll never go march as a white man, let me do nothing in his house. That don't even make sense. What were white people, Asian people, man, what would it be like in my yard marching? We shall overcome. Not in this yard. We coming, literally, I'm in my yard, you coming in my house because you had a dream. Nigga, I'll put you to sleep forever. That's just being practical. I'll never go ask them. I'll never go. That's disrespectful. That's not even conscious thinking. I try to tell y'all, Martin hurt y'all. Martin hurt you. Martin, no, he messed you up. They told you. Even Malcolm tried to tell y'all about the man. That man here was being funded by other people. His whole situation, what he was doing, Malcolm was funded by other people to give you this stuff he gave. That philosopher, Dr. King, hurt you now. How many videos y'all got where Malcolm was being beat up? Slapped dogs and German shepherds. What? Let me ask you a question. Was Malcolm a nigga? Yeah. Why we ain't got no video of no German shepherd bite Malcolm? So white people didn't have no water to shoot Malcolm with. Why wasn't Malcolm getting shot with no water hoses? Why we don't have Malcolm at the counter getting snapped on the counter, getting slapped in the head with a Sunday? It's funny though, but you ain't got it. When they throw a rock, we throw a boulder. I'm telling you the truth. When they know you'll hit back, they ain't too quick to go throwing that at you. They let you know white people got pissed. Because Malcolm was blatant about white people, about their death and the whole nine. Yet you have no video of white people putting their hands on Malcolm X. That's amazing. That's amazing. Malcolm the march got people free quicker than King did. How many of you we got where Malcolm was going to jail? They were snatching Malcolm in the shirt and all this, throwing him in the back of the path. Why we don't have no victim? The man was a rioter. We let you know now, white people are afraid of you if they know that you're not going to sit there and just keep sitting around and let them just beat on you. We have to stop looking at ourselves now as the people that are the agitated. We are the people that are agitated. That's a difference between being agitated and being an agitator. Hello?
Yeah.
I shouldn't talk like that. They ain't gonna do nothing. Like Curtis said, son said, for what? They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. All I'm telling you, at some point, why we don't want better for ourselves? What is it about us that it's okay to slap the piss out of us? It's okay to stomp us out, shoot us, drag us, but you know you can't do that to nobody else. Why is it okay to do it to us? And why is it that we're the people that's wrong, we're the people that's ungodly, you know what I'm saying, not right, but the people that doing it to you, they still a child of God. By their definition, I'm definitely not trying to be no child of God. But just saying how you've been demonized the whole time you've been here. You've been demonized unless you've been passive. That's the only way they see the love of God in you. You ain't saved, you ain't right, you ain't got the love of God, you ain't got no Holy Ghost. If you speaking out, if you fighting back, you wrong, you the devil. So you video Stokey Carmichael. Go see how many times they beat up Stokey Carmichael. Stokey told him. He told Martin while he walked. He told Martin, they're tall. That's one of your problems. You need to put some heels on your shoe like Prince. Because white folk measure before they run. I swore to God, Malcolm, I thought Dr. Martin Luther King was 6'4". I didn't know Dr. King. I seen Dr. King's suit. I can put that thing on AJ. I seen that suit Dr. King wore. I'm like, goodness. Dr. King was little. He talked big. Dr. King wasn't no big man. Dr. King wasn't no big man. What was he like, 5'6", 5'7"? I mean, not that, but it's just the fact that this was, I'm just saying the fact of Dr. King's voice and how he looked. You know what I'm saying? He just looked like a giant. You know what I'm saying? He talked like a giant. But he was a man with a different cause. He had a different cause. Now, I came to stir people up to where we say, listen, enough is enough. That's right. Enough is enough. We ain't got to have no secret means and that. What's wrong with that? Enough is enough. Don't put your hand on me. That's what we tell them. We didn't get a shirt. Don't put your hands on me. That's right. Isn't that right? That be honest. We tired of that stuff. Y'all come along. Then y'all believe in Dr. King Monk Smith, non-violent, and turn the other chair down. He pushed it. It was good, though. It looked like it. It was dangerous. That's why we're in the condition we're in now. Scattered out, men, homosexual, pan hanging down. You know, mix and integrate with these people, and they done took your fight away from you. There was a time, man, a man work himself to the bone trying to make it. He got in there, one hit of the stick. That's it. One hit. Man, y'all understand I work 7 days a week? 7 days. I got to come in here and do it. I ain't complaining. I'm a man. I don't know how y'all do this one trick pony stuff, and that's just it. I'm done after that. Man, I got to do everything I got to do, and then some. I just be honest, it take it. We men, we builders. We can multitask. These crackers done gave me that mindset. We can't do but one thing. After that, we dead and we out. Man, you got to be able to do many things. Listen, he done hung a shamash, he done hung a yari, and the kookabean. Y'all understand that whole thing moving? By the power of Elohim. Think about that man was a one-trick pony. We'll still be at one tree with some leaves. Ain't even got fruit yet. It take time, Lee. Listen, look at what that man put together, man. And 7 y'all mean that man was resting. And he said, man, I was refreshed. You know what he did when he got back up? I could do this again. The man said, I was refreshed. The man refreshed himself, got right back up and kept working. Y'all joking? I don't know what y'all be doing. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of our men. And we've lost, I don't know if it's been for lack of fathers, lack of example, but whatever it been, you can't use that no more. Y'all can't use that no more. Whether you have no fault with her, it's too many. Y'all got examples right here.
That's right.
Man, if you're a man, listen, you got to put it past. I say hurt, can't do nothing. It's be time when you can't. But when you ain't got no, listen, ain't nobody gonna pay my bill. Ain't nobody that's just man. I ain't letting nobody do nothing for me. Listen, when I get up, I ain't letting nobody do nothing for me. I know how to get here every time how to do it. Every time how to get how to do it. I gotta get to work early. I gotta do whatever it gotta take. I gotta still mastermind stuff while I'm sitting there. I gotta handle whatever come at me from whatever y'all gotta do. I gotta deal whatever I gotta deal with the same. Listen, still gotta just keep it. Sometimes you're gonna say, whew, need a break, but stuff's still going. I gotta keep moving. I can't take the breaks y'all take. I can't do it. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all be so casual and laid back and nonchalant and nothing don't matter. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for me. Nobody's gonna, and you know what, when I'm riding, I don't look at nobody's car and say, won't you do something for me? Won't you help me? I'm a man. I'm a man. Y'all men, stuff y'all do, men don't do it. I say that, I speak it to your shame. I speak it to your shame. Nonchalant, don't worry, don't mind taking from it. Y'all men, when you're a man, it's just certain stuff you just gotta stay and stand your ground. You just gotta do. You're a man. You're a man. It's just certain stuff you gotta do. Some of y'all do good if you don't eat. You don't eat, it'll make you either gonna get up and you're gonna be a good stiller or you're gonna be a harder worker. Shaul said it. He said, any man don't work. He said, shit, can you imagine a man, a lover, or Yahushua HaMashiach? The man said that he was a curse for your sake. But he said, if you ain't working, he said, you shouldn't be eating. What you think make a man do when his stomach start growling? I got to get it. I got to get it. Man, listen, I don't know. I guess the first person that needs to count on you is you. That's what I want y'all to work on. You got to be able to count on you. And you got to get to a point to where you don't want to fail you and you won't fail you. And then you'll start to consider, there's no way I'm going to fail nobody else because I ain't going to fail myself. That's the first person I learn to depend on. I got to depend on me. I had to get it where I can depend on me and I can trust me. What's the time I couldn't trust me? I don't know what I do. When it got tighter, the pressure started pushing. But you got to be able to count on yourself. If you're going to ask somebody else to count on you, believe in you, you got to believe in yourself first. That's something we hadn't done. You got to be able to do it. You get tired out here, you're going to get pushed. But you know what? That's the difference between the survivor and the people that are going to lay down and die. Listen, man, you ever go and look at the circle of life and how things work? I hard watching like nature. I don't get a chance to now. I'm so bad I got to watch more news because Trump's an idiot. I got to watch see when the bomb will get pushed. But you'll watch animals and you'll come to love them, as they'll say. And they'll tell you a story about them almost, and the story that they give you, white man, I don't know like they really know this animal. Right. Oh, she is like her mother. Her mother was a survivor, and her mother, like, where you get all this stuff from? Look at her. She's wondering how she's going to feed her cubs. You saying, you like, really? That man give you a scenario and walk you through the idea. I'm like, why the hell that white man keep following me with this camera, this thing in his eye? This animal don't know what's going on. She knows me. Like, yeah, whatever. Hey, they friends and they been colleagues or something. You know, they just lie, just run you through. And then animals you come up, you know what? They'll die. You'll see sometimes you can be with a pride. They have, like, when they take off to go and hunt, you know, every hunt is a potential death to them. All it takes is just a paw turn the wrong way, or a kick from a prey, or one to prey that got antler hook and turn around and hit them, and that thing sitting up wounded and just what? Listen, they'll come around, they'll look, they'll wait, they'll look at it, just say can't die, look, they'll be waiting, kind of looking, they'll start looking themselves, they'll look. After a while, they start doing it down here, they start looking on. Everybody know that you start saying all them do this now, right? You know what that mean, right? Yeah. We finna go. They're like, we ain't got no hospital to take you to. Right. They be like, now, unless that white man with that thing on here, I come and help you. Or that white woman, we gotta leave. So that person with that thing on their eye, if they come help you, but we ain't got no medical equipment. We don't know CPR. We ain't got no bandages or no pills. We out of here. And you know what you look at? It's cruel. You know what you look at? It's life. You're going to have to get yourself up front. You'll see some get up and try to follow the pride as long as they can. And some just lay down and they just die. Some will heal. Some fight back and they recover. They get some get snake bit. Listen, they'll fight through the poison, fight through the storm. You know, they'll get themselves back up. That's how it is out here. That's the first mind you got to get first. People got to see you build survival. Y'all get yourselves up. Y'all, I see y'all, man, you don't even be down, you being quit. When I be down, listen, I quit, I'm going to be out. I ain't going to be living, I ain't going to be able to do this here. Now, I didn't be no quitting. I catch somebody. I'll be a wheelchair robber. I might be moving, so I'm going to listen, somebody going to get caught. I'm catching somebody. I'm telling you, listen, we got to make it happen. That's just being honest. Some of the stuff y'all do, I be afraid for you. It's like, where your survival skill at? Then you can drop me in the jungle tonight, I'm going to survive. I'm going to take this wood and cut up, tie up, and tie my pants and tie it around now. And, me and my Johnny, I'm going to call something coming out in the wood. I hold to you, I got something to beat them back in. There ain't nothing to help nobody else. I'm getting tree limb, vine, I'm swinging for something. I'm going to make something happen. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to start a little jungle store or something. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to be doing something, be pimping antelopes or something. I'm going to be doing something. I'm going to make something happen. I did too much. I'm going to make something happen. I'm on what? Elephant transportation. Something. Giraffe elevators. I'm telling you, it's coming. I'm telling you, I got to make some survive. Listen, I'm trying to get y'all set. These young kids come behind us. If they take on this same mentality y'all got, they doomed. It's a cruel world. Like I try to tell you every time it's cruel. You're doing the right thing. You stay focused. I say you pay attention. Why? You got to prepare yourself. You get out here and eventually, you ain't going to be able to keep back looking at mama, look at grandmama, or sister, anybody. You got to eventually look to yourself. You know what happened to a lot of people? I'm not just saying you, every one of these people to him. Right now, y'all have the luxury of depending on your parent, depending on somebody had your back. Eventually, you're going to get to a point, you don't have to be the back. You know how to, I'm my own back. I'm my own counselor. Hello? That's just how it is. I don't complain. I don't complain about being my own counselor and having my own back. That's what you got to do sometimes. That's being honest. There are people, I depended on my mother and father for a long time. They was a big help to me during invention. You had to get where you say, hey, I got to do it myself. Y'all got it? That's how it happens. Just like with any trial, any matar. Listen, when one fall off, I don't care if it's the best the best scout hunter, they got one fall off. They're not finna shut no pride down. Somebody got to step up. When Musha died, you know what they told Yahusha? Oh, they told him to come forward. He said, Musha is dead. He moved. Ain't nobody, no folk can say about it. That man said, man, you got to come to the forefront. Musha dead. Hello? What they would have done if he'd have been all they had? He'd been everything they trusted. What would have happened? You couldn't say that after Musha died. Huh? That's just being honest. Hello? The people that were with him can say just like Yeshayahu did. That in the year that Musha, when he moved, they seen Yahusha. They saw the dawn, high and lifted up. Hello? Okay, I don't know what to do with y'all. We try to move forward. Y'all appreciate me. Y'all ain't gonna appreciate me while I'm living. A lot of y'all out hate me. I know you hate me. That's good. That's good strength. Some of y'all gonna burn for it, but that's fine. Some of y'all you'll become better from it. Y'all, it like them hard and on you and just pushing you and whatever. I just don't want to see you fail. A lot of stuff I did not understand that my father tried to teach me. It's a cruel world out here. You know, I kind of look back now, probably, you know, you would have liked to have, like, he was never the person to tell you he loved you. I said, if you reached out to hug my dad, you reaching out to, you gonna fall. I'm telling you gonna hit that wall now. If you ain't got no good, strong catch-up need to pick them steps, and you linked in, they're gonna be it. You gotta get yourself back up. And no doubt it helped, because you know what it teach you? You can't look for people to care about you out here. It's unfortunate. You know, people say, you just do people like you want to be done, and they're going to screw you. Treat people, I'm telling you, just open yourself up for it now. Don't look to get what you give out. I'm not telling you to change who you are and not to, but don't do it on the protocol of people are going to reciprocate. That's just not people mentality. They don't. Don't let it be. Don't let that be the thing that stops you. You just gotta realize that's just life. So I was kind of built up in a way to be ready for it. You had to expect things from people, and you got to look at people. Just got to be pushed because it's easier not to do anything and not to push past. That's what people do. That's what people do. People look for excuses. I used to watch talk shows. Man, everybody got the same stuff. I've been molested. We got to have a whole show for you. A whole show. The whole audience got cut. You know what I mean? Most of the people in the audience, you know what I mean? People block things out of their mind, just realize it's life. This is life. Everybody got a story. Everybody got a tragic moment. But you think everybody gonna wrap? People don't have time. I really don't have time to wrap my life around your whole one little frivolous thing that happened to you when it happens to everybody. I mean, the book said the same affliction accompanies your king. Same, you ain't the only person. If you'll let yourself get beat down and tore up about stuff, the other people ain't got time for. I assure you, when that show go off, people ain't still sitting there with you. They'll move on to something else. And that little 50 minutes you got, man, they'll move on. They had a lady on now, Oprah Winfrey, wiping it home. Didn't even have a face. Chimpanzee tore it off. Saddest thing you ever seen. When that show went off, didn't nobody go back to rewind. People had to keep moving. Isn't that right? Oh, it was heart touching, heart feeling when you seen it. 50 minutes. After that, you move on to something else. That's just how it is. Man, people don't care about you and what you got for so long. You got to care about yourself. You got to stop beating yourself up about your past and other things. You didn't have a father, you didn't have a father. You didn't have a father, how you got him? So you had a father. Okay. Whether a participant or not, anywhere it goes, you got to learn how to build from it. Not having one should have made you want to be a better one.
Right.
Having one should have left you some type of formative or how to be one. Anywhere it go. A lot of people, my mother's on crack, my mother's like, it's life. What did you desire? If your mother was a crackhead, you desired your mother would have been around, cared more, showed you things. Well, now, it falls in your hand and you're a mother. Won't you try not to repeat the cycle your mother did? Won't you try to be that person that you always wanted? What you wanted for you, now won't you institute it and make it for your kids? Now your kids hear your story, was your mother like that? No, my mother was on crack. She was never around. How'd you do it? Because I didn't make excuses. I wanted her around. I wanted her to be more proactive. I wanted her to be more caring, sensitive, but that just wasn't. And I didn't use that for an excuse not to be a good mother to you. Most of these people use it for an excuse. Most of these people you'll get here, that'll be failures. They will use the excuse of their parents. I will never use the excuse of anybody else for nothing. No being molested don't make me molested, don't make me want no kids. I ain't have, that's all your junk. No, my father was an alcoholic, don't make me go out and make me want to be a drunk. These are choices you make. I looked at what I didn't like about it, and I looked to formulate, and my kids never got to see it. It's called life. You make decisions. How y'all know you're guilty of it? Now these people do stuff, they want attention. You know what? You'll get it for a while. Nobody don't put up your jump for so long. There's nobody that ain't got a story. There's nobody that don't have incidents, don't have things that happen to them. It's life. It's life. Life is not fair to the degree that nothing's going to happen. You can do all the coloring and caring you want. It's like, you know, some kids go crazy and some kids will go get locked up and they'll have the color and they have both parents there. My daughter in the street, she had both her parents there. One didn't know it, one kid. It's just people pick and people make choices. She could probably get some she could find we didn't do one time or two times or five times. None of it was justified. It's all choices that you make. People, just as many people with two parents made bad choices as people with one.
That's true. That's true.
If I had both my parents, I would never make you a liar. Both your parents, none of your parents. I mean, if people been raised by their grandmother. You were raised by your grandmother, wasn't it? How many times you went to prison? See? Bad example. She should have been in prison at least 15 times. So some things you learn, and you know what? She got to learn from an older person that was able to sell her more and made her a better mother for her kids. See, a lot of times what y'all look to take some time and look at what you didn't have, sometimes things worked out better. Some parents walked away because they knew I couldn't teach you nothing anyway. Well, you know, some people just left. There was some men left home and left their kids. I've never been well. Never did leave mine. Never thought about one time I was going to drive and wasn't going to go home and leave. Anything, they all need to leave. I'm talking, I never thought one time I wasn't going to come home to my kids and never, I'd just walk off and I'd just leave. It'd be better for them. No, they're going to need me. They don't need me. I knew they going to need me. I'm going to need to be there. If I don't leave, they were going to leave. They ain't going to be me. I would never leave my kids. I ain't never get in my car and ride and stop, set the stop sign. Should I just go the other way? Just not go there? You can expect to see me. And you know, whatever you didn't see, if anything, it should make you better. That's what I don't understand, y'all. I just don't get it. It's like you use these excuses, you make them, you fabricate, people died on you. It's life. People die. It's unfortunate that people die. There's some people we would have hard to have still living, but for whatever reason, Mr. Yahuwah saw fit to take them. Yeah. You still here, though. Yes, sir. Then you got to work out your own salvation. Having said that, I guess that destroys some people, Dave. Just being honest, a lot of people ain't see a lot of stuff, right? So you had your mother and your father around your whole life? Not your whole life. Not couldn't be his whole life. He's still living. Your dad wasn't around? Do you feel like do you think it would have made a difference if he'd have been around? I believe it would have made a difference. But I don't know why I asked you that. For whatever reason, I just picked you and I asked. But, you know, 5 years old, that's young. Small memory, vivid memories. Yeah, it like would have made a difference. But for the reason Mr. Yahuwah saw fit for it to go the way it did. Probably his father would have been around. His father might have would have raised him up and made him a good Christian man. It might have things happen for a reason. It could have been that situation that would have kept him from being here today. A whole lot of y'all in here don't realize your situation why you here today. Yeah. 2 parents, 1 parent, no parent, drug parent, drunk parent, molested, lied on, in prison, whatever it be you done. Drug addict, drunk. Your situation is what got you here. My situation what got me here. Somebody coming behind me are going to try to use their situation for an excuse not to be the better of what they can be. Just be glad with what you got. Why you don't want more? If I'm gonna be I'm gonna be an achiever. I teach everyone I want you to be an achiever. How y'all had that? Then you stepped it up. She came on out that job. She kept on hanging on. She said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Brother, don't you feel better? That job kept a minimized. Never would have got John. You think you better crack John back if you'd have stayed at that job? Girl, you had an 8-hour mentality, waiting on 2-week vacation. Had to come out of that job because now you had to learn how to depend on yourself to make it. Instead of if I just go clock in, they'll pay me if I just get it and then hope not to get fired today. How many of y'all go to work or have gone to work with the host of hopefully don't get fired today? Now that thing came to me for it got that point. Some of y'all the hope ain't gonna help you. You're gonna get fired. I know some folks should have been fired. I ain't been there for Mr. Yahuwah. But I said, Joe, followed about 10:05. So I said, them guys not serious about it. I'm trying to 9:50. They said, we open at 10. I said, yeah, he'd be earlier than that, though, than 9. But listen, I'm telling y'all, things happen for a reason. Ain't that right? I worked in that job. Look, they got to a point, you in there for you feel like you got it. Otherwise, you come work every day with that. I come work like you just had a feeling just like, these folks gonna wind up firing me. I know that. You know? And I just walked in and getting fired. It's just like it just getting your sub come, you got to get out of here. That thing happened to me, though. That last firing was the best one ever happened to me. I never stepped out and did what I'm doing now. Mr. Yahuwah set up and made it right for me. I stepped out and made it happen. With the help of Mr. Yahuwah, I seen rock bottom and bounce back from it. You know, still kept up, didn't lose nothing. Mr. Yahuwah did, I knew. Listen, you gotta be, but it took all that to get me to where we at now. I've been a quitter. I've been looking for excuses to make, and like a lot of y'all do, then I'd be nothing. So I stay on you guys because I want to see you do better. A lot of y'all know that. A lot of y'all know better than what you do, though. I got to just get y'all to shake that, what you done got so comfortable with. You're a man. I'm telling you something, being a man. That's a lot of responsibility. A lot of people say they men, but a man is head and shoulder above anything you're going to find. That's just being under, that's a man, that's what we do. We men. We men. We ain't in competition with one another. We fighting, it's a system. It's a system designed to denigrate us. It's a system that's looking to infeminate us. Oh, it's a system. Listen, they want us to make excuses. You just setting yourself up for homelessness or go to prison. And that's the other man. Man, listen, growing, that's how I looked at prison. I'm a while ago. I just felt like one or two things would happen to me. I was going to go to prison for the rest of my life, or I was going to wind up getting killed. So a beginning part of my life earlier was just always with that in my mind, that I was going to get killed, or I was going to spend the rest of my life in prison. I stayed high. That's why I stayed high, because I already know what's going to happen. I never discussed it with nobody. That's not a conversation you have. You just kind of keep it to yourself. But in my mind, I felt like your life is going to be done with. You're going to be doomed for prison, or you're going to get yourself killed. So that's how you live your life. You live your life with that. You don't care. You do reckless stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're afraid, but you know what I'm saying? You're dangerous. You're dangerous because your mind is already set for you're going to get killed, or you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. That system put that in my mind. That wasn't nothing I was real with. My parents did like the average parent do. They sent me to school, and they count on the education system to fix it. I go to school. All kids start out real smart. No, what color? Blue, red, scholar, roast doctor. That dumb ain't going nowhere. Dumb gonna get a ticket for going through red light. Isn't that right? Blue light's gonna be behind them the rest of their life. And you think they don't call some colors, they don't set themselves, you know, they geniuses. You know, what did? What? You done said it 50 million times. The kids so tired, they finally start repeating. Mathematical genius. And they start out with all these kids, but then as time keep going and they start increasing in grade level, information start increasing. Now you realize your kid is a reciter. Your kid don't really retain. Your kid can just remember. Your kid is not a problem solver. They know I'm telling you, she's glad, man. I'm telling the truth. Listen, the stuff, because you sit them in the class, it's a system. It's designed to pick these kids and to set these kids up. They're going to build prisons off of your kids. Projects off of your kids. These grade level tell them, listen, we need low-income houses. For who? These dummies. That they parents not going to be Rhodes Scholars. Then that kid start reaching that level, just like where you and Jasmine at. Y'all that level now, you get ready to get there. And you know, it's that fear. You get ready to, after, what happens after that day when you cross that stage? Your life will never be the same. You can go back through your mind, high school, all that, get it out your mind. You ain't gonna go no job. These folks, how many, they go to work and these folks talk about high school. All the time they talk about high school, they see somebody on the news say, they got killed. I went to school with them. Oh well, go to break. All the time you talk about, if you seen somebody you just seen, and you say, I don't never want to see them again, even though you I seen some people, I thought, listen, we gotta get it. I never see that bounce no more. And they ought to know this because we didn't ask each other number. That's a dead giveaway. I don't want to see you again. Right? Man, it just, and life going, you'll see it. These folks, they don't realize these kids gonna reach that pinnacle that time. They're gonna have to walk from there, and their real life gonna start. They thought life started now while they been in school. Nothing. Real life in the hit when you jump and hit the ground. Go get a job. Go get you a nice $8 hour job. You put it boom, and start getting real bill. I'm gonna get me a place. Now I don't know $8. Now I don't know $10. You ain't gonna do it. Now that you're gonna have 50 roommates. Real life gonna start. You know what I'm saying? You get out here, you're gonna be competing. There's gonna be a lot of kids. You're gonna say, these people gonna be moving. And these white kids gonna be set up a whole lot better than us. Because a lot of these parents have done what the average parent do. They're dependent on the school system to educate you. School don't teach you about life. School gives you some information about some things that happened way before you got here. And that's it. A lot of that ain't gonna help you. They don't teach, we got to teach them how to navigate. I'm taking time out here because I don't want to see these kids do what I did. That's how a lot of people don't know why a lot of kids quit school, why a lot of kids get on drugs, why a lot of kids get out here and they just quit, or they just gone and be a whore, whatever. It's easy. You don't have to, a whore don't have to use her mind. It's good money. You don't have to think. You can criticize. Oh, you so stupid. You haven't sell your body. That's when you're on a job making $8 selling yourself. I do it in less time and bring home more money. She will be ashamed of herself later when she get kids and she had to look at her kids and the kids had to look at her and men know her. They wonder, where you know you from? Never mind. But in her mind, she knows. Huh? Video, this a world of videos and pictures. All that stuff good, you little hoe taking little picture stuff. That junk fly back. It's social media. Nobody want to see their mom on social media with a whole bunch of dildos in her mouth and they're attached to a man's hip. Ain't even battery operated. Danny like that, he's smiling too much. Put him on punishment. He like, I like him. He good, yeah. I'm just saying, a lot of decisions y'all make now, y'all in the world of real social media, things matter. Y'all gotta be careful what you do and what you say. That stuff come back and hurt you later. Yeah. While you might be in the mindset that you feel like you don't care what people think, when you get to a certain period of your life and you change and get sense of going, you'll start to realize you made some bad. I got some pictures out there. I hope they don't come back up. They ain't embarrassed. It's just some stuff you don't need to see. They don't embarrass me. Isn't that right? But I've done some things. Ain't always been no preacher. Y'all all right? At least I'm honest. Ain't me and no nigga. Y'all all right? Isn't that right? You'll clearly be able to see that from the picture. But we've been out there, we've done some things. And then when you get your head on and you get older, you start to consider your decision making, thinking, if my head could have been on earlier, if I could have used my mind earlier, a lot of things I could have avoided. But then you realize it wasn't for me, it was for the people coming behind me. See, I made it out. A lot of them, right, also say, he said, you'll say like you y'all didn't, y'all don't know that stay green, and you'll say what you've done. And it's like other people want to experience. It's some experience you don't want to experience. There's some things that's just better just take other people's word. Say it yourself. Don't get out and create. Not that he asked me to say he want, but just people. Some people want to say, I want to be able to sit around and tell funny stories about things I've done. Everybody I can tell you funny stories about ain't here no more. I ain't talking about the synagogue. I'm talking about they ain't living no more. I got pictures I was looking back through. I saw one of guy used to be my best friend. One of them, he died. And I sent some pictures to somebody. I said, everybody in the picture dead but me. They hit me down, preacher. He ain't trying to die. I said, I wasn't trying to. No, I had some cousins. I sent it. They hit me back to my man. What you doing? I said, what? So, man, you saw a picture. Tell my man, everybody dead but you. Man, don't be down. I said, I wasn't down. I was down. No nigga dead. I don't know where they got that from. I'm gonna kill myself by them rusty niggas. Wasn't even a thought in my mind. I was there looking at a picture. I'm on a picture. Everybody dead. I don't think had we known then, you know what? All of y'all will be dead some years from now, and I'll be the only one living. Man, I tell you, anything, I always felt like it'd have been me. So you just see how things happen. I know what it's like to live life and just feel like it's not for you. Things are not going to work out for you. Things are meant, intended for other people. That's a mindset you give yourself. You know, you find that mindset with people. That's why I try to tell you, I don't hang with losers. I don't do losers. I can't do it. Because that's a mindset. You get in that rut, you hang with people that they'll hurt you. You got to learn how to, I'll be honest, some of y'all shouldn't be roommates. Some of y'all, it's just really, you got to get with people more positive minded doing something. People doing something motivate you to want to do something. True. They're being honest. When people ain't doing that, it don't make you want to do that. Some associate group, that's why a lot of them come around. I know why a lot of y'all don't come around. I don't blame you either, because I'll make you do something. We be in the store, we be in the store, they go steal. You know how you make it. We be in the store, man, that's you always steal. You gotta do, man, I'm telling you, we be in the store, so listen, them jokes that break out, you be like, you some jokes, you be like, they joking. You say, God, you some jokes that pop down eyes, just looking, so the guy studying their pocket going, you get to the rest, you like, Get it, brother. You got to pay with it all. We paid them just sitting there looking. Everybody falling out the store. Everybody done stole. Let you buy, they done stole. Like, why you stealing? They said, you always steal. And when you got money, that's how we work. That's how they was. I was like, what kind of philosophy is? I started going to store. One time I stole him, he didn't even know I stole. I had went down the aisle, man. I got that. Oh man, my dad and I went down the aisle, had got that wine. This is what you do. Y'all don't go do it. You turn the skinny part down and you suck your stomach in. Man, we was at that restaurant. I stole that wine with that restaurant. That lady looked at me, I said to myself, don't do it. That man gonna kill me. I stole that thing. Statute of limitation. I stole that thing. Them boys messed me up. We done shopping out there and getting groceries. I'm stealing. Proud of myself. My partner out there knowing, yeah. Man, listen, my best drinking. I used to go down to the store. We ain't have no money, man. Want to get something to drink? I said, man, come on, go to the store. We go to the store. Man, ain't got no money. He said, what? He said, go down that end, down that aisle. Down the end of the aisle, I'm like, what? He said, I'm going to park that bed, come down the other way with you. You look and see if somebody coming that way. Pop, come, listen. He come down there, get one out, go back the other way. We white, got somebody the other end. Boy, I got so drunk. He got to the way, he told her, he said, man, I'm effed up. I'm like, why you telling me that the register? Boy, we had some time. Oh, boy, we had some time. Them roguish niggas mess me up. Best drunk I ever had, didn't spend a dime. But just telling you, they dead now, I'm him. All that stuff fun when you're young, when you're doing it. But them people got to go see the maker now. You got to give them an account. If you ain't made restitution and made right with him before he come, you're going to be in trouble. See, that's what Jacob did. Before he went to see, before he can't see our Sue, he was trying to make restitution. Man laid at all them camels, trying to make restitution. That man was making a shalom offering. Before I get there, that's what I'm trying to do while I come here. I'm trying to make a peace offering with you before I get there. Y'all don't want to do that?
Yes, sir.
How many of y'all got a past? Some of y'all got a future. I ain't talking about no future of getting better. You still doing stuff you ain't got no business doing. You got to cut that stuff off and let stuff be your past. That being honest, you got to change. You got to start making a difference for yourself. Y'all gonna let them ruts. How many of y'all in them ruts you feel like it ain't for you or things ain't for you to work out or good things ain't for you? Nobody, everybody, it ain't supposed to work out for them. One, two. How many of y'all feel like chancing, opportunity ain't for you for other people? Yeah. Chance of opportunity, embetterment, empowerment, riches, wealth is for other people, not for you. How many of y'all feel like that? And down the while, you'll start to count salvation the same. Salvation is a part of wealth. It is. That's success. Don't y'all know that's success? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make success, right? You want to be successful, get saved. That's why we here. Listen, the only reason I ask, don't be ashamed, because that's been programmed into your doings. That comes through a programming. That comes through what you watch, the people you surround yourself with, and you start to linger too long in your past about the bad, dormant parts of things that happen in your life. And you think that's going to create or make you, and it just done kind of stigmatize you to a point that you don't feel like you can break it. Because all the people you hear about that's successful or great, they don't have, you don't hear no story about Dr. King being molested. Even when Dr. King was a baby, who would have opened that pamper tried to molest Dr. King? If I were you, I wouldn't pull that other strap loose. You be putting that thing about. Think about that thing, man. You gonna pull Dr. King? Oh, you look like a pervert. You like, you gotta change Dr. King pamper like this right here. Cause you don't want to get that Dr. King. He may write a speech on you. One day I remember Tony pulled the extra off Dr. King. You talking too much. Not saying I'd have done it, but things happen to people now. Things happen. It is. So you think about Dr. King, you think about it from a child, just like everything around him just had to work out. How can he get that greatness and stardom if there would have been some defeats and failures in their life? They're going to show you, Doc, when they show you people successful, with an athlete, they don't lean a lot of time on negative things. Even the negative things look positive with them.
Right, yeah.
Because you look at the success, you say, man, it worked for them. Why stuff can't work for you? Your story ain't over either. Nelson Mandela spent about 28 years in prison. This man didn't become president of South Africa until about the age of 75. Who dreams of president at the age of 74? 59, I'm gonna be president. Not a nigga, especially under an apartheid government that's designed socially just to keep blacks out and from. And yet at 75, he became the president of South Africa, coming in almost nearly abolishing, almost the apartheid government, to unify people of different colors. Oh, scheme, I just use the word because it sounds good to you. But look what his life was surrounded with. Imprisonment, he was a radical. People didn't know, Mandela went to prison, Mandela bombed stuff. How many of y'all didn't know that? Oh yeah, Mandela, yeah. Mandela played with explosives. Mandela was a killer. See what 27 years will do? Make you come out and grab a white man's hand and say, how about you be my assistant after you've been my master? They softened him up. Dick Cheney let him out of prison until he made sure Mandela wasn't a threat no more. Got through and handed the government right back over to him. That's what you don't know about people. That's why you pay me. I tell you, only when you let a killer out of jail at 28 years because you know he's not a threat anymore. Winnie Mandela, poison. She beat her own people. She lay in bed with the same apartheid government that sat around and oppressed the people. They killed and murdered the people. The man deal with her, committing all these tragedies against her, and then he still want to stay with her. But don't want to talk about that though. Mandela, you know he's the father of South Africa. He's called the father of South Africa. But he was going to stay with a woman that was beating people and using roots and witchcraft on niggas. Good old Mandela. Y'all don't know about that either, huh? You know, his party forced him to leave Winnie Mandela. He didn't want to leave Winnie, no matter how bad and how rotten she was. So what did that tell you about how much you really care about the people? I couldn't be Nelson Mandela. I had to put you guys before my family. He had to be forced to leave a wife that would kill in prison, would hurt their own people, of which he loved, and they call him the father of South Africa. Simply because niggas are really not that intelligent, especially African niggas. Because they only take what white people tell them. They kept him in prison because they looked at he still had his fight. He still had his fangs. But once he became toothless, you could let him out. I try to tell y'all stuff like that. Try to learn something about these leaders before y'all start throwing them up. And please don't throw them up at me, because I'll throw them back at you. That's all right. How many of y'all thought a good thing about Nelson Mandela? So you all going to check behind me. Y'all going to let me get away with this stuff? Or y'all going to check behind me, y'all just going to take my word for it? Take my word for it. You already know about him. I'm talking Chris. You know about Nelson? You know about what I'm talking about? Am I lying? Huh? That's right. That's why he went to prison. See, they'll let a man out who ain't a killer no more. Mandela was a bigger hope and help to us when he was burning, he was blowing up. He came out, he felt like that we could work with the same oppressive government that had indigenized us. They had been prisoners. These people using electrical shock on men's penises. They were hooking. How many of y'all know about jumper cables? Well, you had to pull the little thing in and you had to close. You know how they close? You put them on a man's genital, pour water and hook it to a battery. They don't know nothing about it. I'm making this up too, right? Man, they were beating us to polo rings. These folks, listen, I'm talking about disfiguring faces. They were they were forging reports of what happened. All of the murder they were doing from us, they were putting on the paper, it was suicide. Yeah. That we were taking weapons and we were beating our own faces and busting the back of our heads saying, all the paperwork be written on, majority, it was all suicide, Dave. A lot of stuff y'all don't know. Man, they got so many more people other than Mr. Mandela. That's the only thing they ever taught you about. They got a lot, and these people look radical. These people looked that they were fighting against a system that was killing them. And do you know what was the most powerful weapon they used against the Negroes in South Africa? What was it? Christianity. Education. They were educating them. It was in their textbooks. It was in their teaching that they were inherently less intelligent than whites. Now, they don't verbalize and tell you that. They just show it to you when they come out and you getting out here and getting a job. When they come to you getting a house. That's the only reason you feel like things don't work for you. You don't realize they educate you to that mindset. They put you in communities. They zip code you. They do so many things. And that's the only reason you feel the way you feel is because there's a white man that is holding the ropes to your destiny. There's somebody blocking you from seeing a future. White people, kids don't grow up thinking, I'm going to get killed and go to prison. That's for niggas. They tell them that. You don't worry about it. That's for niggas. Police don't beat white people. It be white people snap when the police give them a ticket. What are you doing? Pulling me over. They realize, they know. That's for a nigga. They see you get pulled over, their kid look out the window. What's that? That nigga did something. They see you getting beat. They don't call, they look. That's what happened when you mess with them niggas. That could be you, and they teach their kids to stay away from you. So I'm trying to help y'all out. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing with it. I gotta move on and try to tell you some other stuff. But I had to tell y'all, the only reason I had to tell y'all this kind of stuff here, you ain't gonna believe what I'm teaching if you don't believe that. Look at what's happening to you. That's right. What makes you want what I'm gonna teach you? You don't even believe what's going on with you now. That's right. You don't even want nothing for yourself. All right, I'll try to move on. Now I'm gonna let you blow, and I'm gonna have to just pull out. We have to stand, we make everything start rolling. You good?